DeLuca. Hi, guys.
Hey, everybody. We'll start with on your far right, Emanuel. In the middle, John Crockett. On the left, Nick DeLuca. And Carson Wentz will be joining us. Go ahead with your questions for the student athletes.
John, to be going back to Texas for a fourth straight year, what goes through your mind when you hear that?
Really excited but ready to go back to work, because at the end of the day, this is the game to go there. It's not the championship game, and at the end of the day, that's what our goal is. Our goal is to win the national championship, and we're hungry, ready to go. But it's a blessing to be able to get to this point, though. This is really tough.
Made it sound, John, like they felt like they were wearing down as the game went along. I know there wasn't a lot of running room early, but did you feel like eventually some of those things were just the constant was gonna pound them, wear them down?
And yes, for sure. I mean, that's the Missouri Valley Conference. That goes credit to playing guys that and it's just, they're coming, playing and play out, and on offensive line, they're gonna come at you all game long, and just have that kind of open up. It's great. It's great to be a part of those guys, because they're unbelievable. And those big boys up front, they're running around like they're 105 and stuff. So it's great.
Kyle, what was the emotion when the time ran off the clock and you're getting back to Frisco again?
You can't really put that into words. I think I was running down the field and I jumped on a pile of like 6 dudes just because I knew it was going to be my last play ever in the Fargo Dome, and immediately ran into the student section. 4 years in a row, getting to run up there. It's awesome, and it's just awesome to do with this group of people, these seniors. We've been through so much, and go back fourth year in a row. I'll echo John's comments. We're not done yet. We're not satisfied with just getting there. We want to win the whole thing.
Now, did you hear the whispers from last week? 32 points. The defense wasn't up to its usual self.
I don't know if I heard a bunch about it. I know just personally, and our defense as a whole, we weren't satisfied with how we played. We knew, and I told the guys we need to get our swagger back. I didn't think we were playing as hard. I didn't think we were tackling as well as we could. And you kind of felt a different emotion this week. Just yet last night in our pregame talks, with the captains, you just felt something different this week, and I just had a good feeling that we would come out and play well, and we were able to.
Coach Kleiman mentioned, Kyle, that he just felt like you guys just ran to the ball and just tackled better. I mean, it sounds simplistic, but was it that simple?
That's exactly how simple it was. Last week we would turn on the film and we were there. We just didn't tackle. We didn't make the plays. This week we had success on first down, and we were able to get after the passer on third down. That's kind of our formula. So.
What King's run, that kind of got it rolling. I mean, did you feel at that moment that's the thing that really got it jump started, or at least sparked the offense?
I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that. I mean, at the end of the day, he's an incredible player, and those big boys up front, they made a wide open hole, and he was just doing what he's supposed to do, run for the touchdown. And at that moment, we knew that, all right, let's settle down, let's do what we do, let's play Bison football, and for that play to come right there, it was a great moment, especially when defense came back, got to stop, and just do what they do. It was great. It was a good moment.
John, at the end of the third quarter, you guys were doing the hurry-up thing, and Polsek was in the coach's box screaming, let's go, let's go, let's go. Did you feel like you had – Sam Houston looked gassed at that point. Did you know that you were going to keep pushing?
I didn't know we were going to do it that many times in a row. I was a little tired myself, but, that just goes to our strength and our conditioning coach. Jim Kramer, he does a great job with us on the off season. I mean, he's by far the best in the nation, and it goes credit to him. And at the end of the day, it's the will to want to win, and I think that's what came out with our guys. It didn't matter how many times we were going to run the play. This is time. It was time. So
Was it the same play over and over and over again on that?
It was a couple different little. It was the same play over and over again. Yeah, we found what was working, and we just kept hitting it. Let's do it.
Kyle, can you sum up your week, please? Starting Monday.
It was a whirlwind of a week. Monday in Philadelphia with Coach Kleiman, and that was awesome. That was an awesome experience. Come back Tuesday, and I'm trying to study for a final, and I was in the library. My brain was everywhere. Luckily, I think I did pretty well on it still, but and then trying to get ready for a semifinal game, all in that, and then graduated today too. It was a week I'll never forget. Obviously, it was the best 5 days of my life. So.
What was this like playing a bigger role in a type of game like this for you? I mean, what was it like for you?
Just being able to contribute. I know all week we had really pushed that this game was going to be for our seniors. It was going to be their last day or their last game in the Fargo Dome, and we wanted to send them out with a big win. And just being able to get in there and contribute, that meant a lot. So yeah.
Seems like you're always coming up with these picks. You got like defensive back numbers now for picks. Can you just talk about making another big play to kind of shut the door there?
Yeah, I just was lucky that the offense was able to turn around and score off that. Just a little better than my return last time. I think it was like 5 yards. Crockett gave me a hard time. He said I needed some better moves, but just happy that they were able to score off that. So.
Do you ever look at a particular offense, Nick, and go, my skill set could really be used well against them? Because it seemed like you were just everywhere against Sam Houston State, and they really like to run the ball from sideline to sideline.
Not necessarily anything that I did. It was just our coaches had a great game plan for us this week, and we were able to stop what they wanted to do and get them off schedule early, and that forced them to go and try plays that they weren't really comfortable with, and we were able to get stops. So.
What does it mean to be the quarterback of this team getting back after Brock Jensen done it the previous 3 years?
Oh, it means a lot. It means a lot to all these seniors. That from day one, once Frisco ended last year, a lot of naysayers out there. We lost 23 guys, this and that, and there's a lot of doubters. And for these seniors and for the rest of us, we just kind of took it upon ourselves, and it means a ton to get back there, and we're just excited.
Kyle, how's this one feel different than the other 3 semifinal wins here? Does this one feel different tonight?
Yeah, a little bit. Personally, just because I'm a senior, it's his last game. But also just the fact that, kind of like Carson touched on, a lot of people doubted us. And I remember Coach Kleiman said of our first team meeting, we fully expect to be back in Frisco this next year. And put in a lot of hard work, a lot of hungry guys, a lot of guys that were motivated, and here we are.
I know they were throwing a lot of different blitz packages at you guys early, and they're playing a lot of press man. You talk about kind of the adjustments you decided to make there in the second half and some of the scheme things?
Oh, yeah. I think that was all stuff we saw on tape. We knew they like to turn up the heat on third down. So I think the biggest adjustment we made was we just stayed out of the chains act a lot better. We stayed out of those third and longs. And, we had seen the blitzes a couple times, so the Rams were able to pick them up a little better there the second half too. But, that was the biggest thing. We were able to get positive yardage on first and second down and stay ahead of those chains.
Carson, your thoughts when Carey went down and how much that changed the offense and throwing any wide receivers?
I was just I was disappointed. I saw him go down, and I was like, all right, he'll get back up, whatever. And then I saw the stretcher come out, and I started praying for the kid. I feel bad for him. Not sure what his status is or anything, but, I just ran over there to the other wideouts and looked him in the eye, much like when Bra went down. And I said, someone's going to have to step up here, one of you young guys. And Isaiah came up big on the third down, and I'm excited for these next 3 weeks. I'm not sure what the status of Carey is or what the status of Bra will be either. I'm just excited for these next 3 weeks to get some more reps with these younger guys.
Nick, 2 years and 2 trips for you. Has that gone through your head yet? This is kind of what Kyle did?
Yeah, it's a little surreal still, We're definitely excited to get back there. It was our plan from the get-go, so we're just happy to get back.
How do you guys deal with the long layoff till the next game?
Well, our coaches obviously are experienced with it. We've done it 4 years in a row. We'll get a little rest time, be able to heal up, and then it's back to work. It's business as usual. We'll start game planning, and we'll get ready to go for whoever we're playing.